morning. Good morning. Welcome to Create My Banners. Today is February 18th, 2014. My name is Dane, and today we'll be speaking about email marketing for small businesses. Email marketing for small businesses can be beneficial and also a great deal from deploying strong and meaningful email campaigns. There are several common pitfalls along the way to developing and executing an effective email marketing campaign. Today we will be reviewing a few helpful tips to get you started. The first tip is focus on one call to action. When you're trying to avoid spamming your email list, it can be tempting to want to include several messages and calls to action within a single email. We regard this as a mistake. In addition, when you send an email to your list, the purpose is to prompt recipients to take a specific action. You cannot afford this distraction. Also, you need to boost your conversation rates by choosing just one call to action for each email that you do send. The second tip is to personalize your emails. Whenever you're personalizing your emails, please allow to communicate directly with the individual recipient, allowing you to meet their individual needs and making them feel special. Also, personalizing your emails can lead you to build a meaningful relationship with your audience, which leads to real business results. Also, you can personalize your emails by collecting as much information about your audience as possible through forms and other data collection tactics so you can better know your audience and will better lead to business results. The third tip is content with value. Nowadays, with the abundance of spam out there, it is becoming increasingly important to offer content with real value to your audience. People want valuable content that meets their real-world needs, improves their lives, and try to deliver the kinds of emails your audience wants to receive. In addition, you need to set the expectations for your audience upfront and then follow through by delivering high-value content, which simply means that you have to deliver content that is relevant to your audience. Fourthly, the fourth tip is try to make it mobile friendly. As many of you know, with today's technology ever growing, everyone has their mobile device with them wherever they go. Approximately 43% of all emails are said to be opened on a mobile device. Let's say you do send an email and through a mobile device and it does not render well on that device, it will make it hard for the audience to read and will have them also looking up and about and scrolling all around the screen, and that will lead them to lose interest within your emails that you send to them. And also make sure the email platform should have a mobile optimized option. And at this moment, we do have some questions from our affiliates. The first one comes from Samantha. She says, why should I integrate email within my small business? Well, Samantha, as an entrepreneur and the small business ever going within our economy, you should look at email as an advantage for your business due to email being quick and the easiest way to communicate with your audience. The second question comes from Raphael. He says, when is the best time to send an email? Well, Raphael, many studies have been done, and these studies have encountered many aspects that has populated when sending emails to your audience. The main aspect I look for when sending an email would be is the time zone within your the audience that the largest audience you have. You need to send it on a time that they see that will not affect them. And the best time to send these emails is in the morning and early afternoon. And also try to set a trend for sending these emails so that your audience will know when to when they will be receiving your email, and they'll be looking forward for your email. The third question is, how can I build my email list? Your email list can expand by your business having a website, which is very important. And let's say a person goes within your website, you can have a light box or hover box that pops up when the person has been looking at your website for a few seconds. And once that has popped up, the hover box should show them how to sign up so they can receive emails from your business, and also include a list for them to choose so would receive they won't receive spam mail from you. And also try to entice them by including a incentive to interest that person that is signing up. These are the questions that we do have for today. In summary, there are 4 successful tips whenever sending email for a small business. The first one is focus on one call to action. The second one is, and also remember, try to personalize your email so you can interest and best capture your audience. The third one is to share content with value, which means try to share relevant data that people are looking for. And the last tip is make it mobile friendly. All in all, when developing an engaging email marketing campaign, which can be tricky, but it is not impossible, it is important to be considerate of your message and how it will be received. We hope today's tips will help you and your small business effectively communicate with your audience via email and thus grow your business. Thank you for listening to today's webinar. Hope to see you in the next 2 weeks, which is March 4th, 2014. And until then, enjoy the rest of your week.